Abu Sadiq is one of their teachers. He brought them to come and do the course. Abu Sadiq himself registered for the course. He paid for it, he started the course. The first class of the course, because he came from Lagos purposely, the first day of the course, he started shivering in class. He was having serious cold, though they had to rush him to the hospital. He was admitted briefly, and there the institute said, "We are sorry, your health cannot go along, go." So we have to discharge him, and inshallah this year, we still have his money with us. This year he's going to resume class, inshallah. Thank you very much. Before I go on, let me announce, all those apps produced by these students, if you want to buy them, you can get them outside at a very cheap price. But after today, the price will be different. You can go and get it outside the project to buy them, inshallah. The next person is what? Abdul Wahid Ballo. Bello Abdul Wahid. Abdul Wahid Ballo is Hafizul Quran. He's a scholar. And he's a husband to one of our teachers. Fortunately, his wife is one of his teachers. Abdul Wahid Ballo, come over. Very gentle, righteous, pious, easygoing. Tadbir. Let me invite his wife to come around. Umm Jafar is the instructor on prophetic apps. She is very good in apps. She graduated at the institute. Abu Jafar, friends, please come around. Jafar, please come. Abu Jafar produced beauty soap. It's for beautification of the, during the project defense. When she entered and we saw her project, I asked myself, Abu Jafar, what's your problem with beauty? But my brother produced what concerned him most. Do you get it now? Beauty soap. Mr. Chef, Abu Jafar is one of our brilliant students. He's very good. May Allah preserve him for us. He's righteous. Yeah. Tadbir. Barakallah fi. Thank you very much. Please, we are almost through. Then the next one, Bukhari Sulaikha. Bukhari Sulaikha is a cosmetologist. She did archaeology, or what's the name of that course? Yes, the course she read. At the ABU Zaria, she read archaeology. Then she later pursued cosmetology. And she became a cosmetologist. Because of beauty therapy, she came to the institute to learn prophetic arts. And she ended up producing Mice Naturals, organic hair cream, with the use of prophetic arts. Organic, and it has been tested and is highly effective. Tadbir. Thank you very much. You can go. Barakallah fi. Now, the next person, Guidedview Fatima. Yeah, take her. Baba, this is Sulaiman's father. Now, Guidedview Fatima is from Bauchi. She works at FIRS, Federal Inland Revenue. She always sits at the back, and she always throws the class into a big laughter when she was. She is an accountant. She's exceptionally brilliant. Fatima. I don't want to say everything I know about her. Though, she produced Brain Booster. She's an accountant, and she's here with her husband. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala preserve you. Her husband is standing right. Oga FIRS. Bismillah. Barakallah. Fatima, I know how much you have. Bismillah. Your bag. He said you should bring her bag for her. Please, quickly. Assist her. Can you imagine? You see this what she's trying to. You can imagine. Barakallahu fi. So, Akia, I've been giving her Barakallahu fi. Please, we are in a hurry. Then Ahmed Balkis. Tadbir. Ahmed Balkis, who came with her, please come around. Ahmed Balkis did anti-hypertension tea. Anti-hypertension, for the management of hypertension. She works at the Corporate Affairs Commissions. She is a senior civil servant and she is here with members of her family. May Allah preserve her. That they don't come here just for fun. They put something down. Thank you. Ahmed Balikis. She is a very good one and a very brilliant one. May Allah preserve her. May Allah give her a better understanding of what she has learned. Please, you can go. The next person is Murshid Hamzat Mikail. Murshiduna Rabbina Mazikanu Kulubuna. Murshiduna Rabbina Mazikanu Kulubuna. Murshiduna Rabbina Mazikanu Kulubuna. Murshiduna You see, Murshid is an imam with a very large following in Kaduna. Wallahi, he comes from Kaduna every weekend to attend this class. He has a very good Jama'ah. He's the imam of his people. And alhamdulillah, Murshid is Ahlul Sunnah now. He was not with us with his beard. He was a big sheikh of the Tijaniya order with a lot of muridi. I'm sure he will travel to Kaulak through the desert every year. But the institute had turned him to Ahlul Sunnah wal Jama'ah. Murshid made this capsule, anti-malaria capsule. We tested it and we found it very interesting. Wallah is a scholar. He graduated at Markaz Ta'lim al-Arabi in Lagos. Then he went to Kaduna. He's a scholar and we testified to it. In the class, the song I sang now is the poem I normally read for him in the class. When I read it, he shakes. I will say, Murishiduna Murabina Masikanu Kulubuna. Murishiduna Murabina Masikanu. Murishid, you know how to collect it from others. Oh, yeah, Bismillah. Oh, yeah, Bismillah. They know it very well. It's their way. Thank you. Please. Sir, Sheikh. This is a Sheikh. He's one of the shuyukh in our class. Please come and help us award it. You are the right person that will believe in Murshid. Takbir. 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 In fact, Murshid stood up in the class one day. He was moved. He said, Wallahi, what we have come to learn here is real. Wallahi, what we have come to learn here is real. He said, because they have walked the path of the jinn. And they know how unreal. May Allah preserve him for me. People call him my best friend in class. I love him with a passion. His younger sister, come, Angela. This is the younger sister. He told us that my brother is a man that attends to people. I want my brother to adopt the path of the Sunnah in doing healing. And I'm bringing my brother. It took time before they could convince him. He was thinking me go to with my level. But when he came, he was always praying for us. He said he has a poem to read today. Bismillah. Bismillah. These are his students. All the people you see, they are the students of his madrasa. Now.
تلك القصيدة المدحية من مرشد مكائيل حمزة بباتني الأيفاني إلى الشيخ الكريم المكرم العارف المعروف العالم العلامة عبد الرؤوف السعيد أبو المزيد أدام الله حياته وحفظه الله ورعاه آمين. الله 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 الله
Jazakumullah khair. Jazakumullah khair. Jazakumullah khair. You can do that when we get to dinner after Maghrib. For students who have not collected their dinner card, they should try and collect it before night. Inshallah. Thank you, Murshid. May Allah preserve you. And you too, the students of knowledge. I appreciate that. Now, please, the next person is Ajia Ibrahim Mariam Nagi. Ajia Mariam Nagi is from Niger State. Ajia Mariam Nagi worked on Al what? Vaseline. Anti-gene Vaseline. Anti-gene. Ajia Mariam Nagi's husband. I saw him now. Allahu Akbar. These people for Ajia Mariam Nagi, Takbir. Ajia Mariam Nagi is the female class governor. And she was very good at it. She was the female class governor. Allahu Akbar. Please, just don't come out. Oh yeah, Bismillah. Bismillah. Allahu Akbar. All from Niger. Please just take the picture like that and let them go. Please don't forget to drop money. Don't say because of traffic. Takbir. Mariam Negi, tell them that money, that's why we call them. Takbir. So, Alhamdulillah. Now, enough of the traffic. Can now go and sit down. Allahu Akbar. Barakallahu fikum. Barakallahu fikum. All of them from Niger State and Abuja. That's our class governor. Now, the female class governor. The next person is Ajia Ibrahim Sherifa. Takbir. Takbir. I'm happy to tell you that Ajia Sherifa finished her first degree in law. She's a lawyer. She did second degree in law. She is presently rounding off her PhD in law. She is an entrepreneur with a very big salon here. She's exceptionally brilliant and of course one of the most brilliant in the class. She made this shampoo, inshallah. Alhamdulillah. Ajia Sherifa's husband, Malam Abdul Razak Ajani, is my personal friend and confidant. May Allah preserve him. Student, you know, please, leave that place. Leave that place. In the class, whenever we call Ajia Sherifa to answer a question, or she wants to answer questions, what is her name? What name did I give her? Iyawo our friend's wife. This is our friend that you don't know. This is our friend. Alhamdulillah. You are welcome, Ajia. We really appreciate you. But about money. Okay, thank you. Alhamdulillah. So, the picture, please do it quickly. Ajia, let Ajia pass. Ajia wants to come and drop something. Alhamdulillah. All this money does not belong to the institute. You get it now. We have some stakeholders we are handing it over to. It's not business, right? It's for spiritualism. Sadaqah. Alhamdulillah. Takbir. Mr. Rashida, when are you coming? Don't just come out to celebrate your friend. You should also try and pick form outside. Where you wrote your attendance, you can pick your form there for another course. The next person is Ajia Hassana Juma. Takbir. Ajia Hassana Juma is a civil servant and environmentalist. She works with National Environmental Standard and Regulation Enforcement Agency, Garki Area 11. She has Bachelor Tech in Geology, and she has a Master's in Disaster Risk Management. Okay, where's her project? Takbir. Okay. Takbir. Assalamu alaikum. Sir, Chairman, sir, let me talk about this sister. Please, I am not surprised. Wallahi, I testify to it. We know all the students in the class. This sister is extremely humble. Wallahi, respectful, humble, and she's kind to a fault. She feels the other person. May Allah put barakah in whatever she does, in her effort. And, you know, when everybody was working on a project, she dabbled into a terribly dangerous area. For those of us who specialize in this thing, there are some sicknesses that are reserved. One of them is hepatitis. This is what she does, hepatitis B. You want to ask me how effective it is? Let me tell you what she did. When she was doing her project, she got a patient. I'm not sure some of them are here. And she started treating them with the prophetic apps, and they were doing tests. She was getting results. And when she came for defense, she presented all the results. And I want to assure you that she indeed did wonderfully well, and she recorded success. Takbir. Now, having said that, where is money? Wait. We are, Asano, if they don't want to celebrate you with money, celebrate yourself. Afa Yaya, her husband. Afa Yaya, Takbir. Afa Yaya is our friend, and you can see him. Alhamdulillah. Allahu Akbar. You can go and sit down. You realize next person, please. Ajia Muse Kafila. Ajia Muse Kafila. Takbir. Please, let Ajia Muse Kafila come forward. And her husband. And all the companions. Ajia Muse Kafila. Barakallah fi. Ajia Muse Kafila. Okay. Ajia Muse Kafila, Bismillah. Stop. Ajia Muse Kafila. What we are saying about is lives in Abuja, and she has postgraduates in education, and she worked. This is what she produced. Action beverage is for sexual performance, and with the use of prophetic apps is for sexual performance. In fact, we had to distribute it to people, and when it was being tested, and it was found to be highly effective and efficacious. Do you get it? Tell me. So you can buy it outside. Action beverage. Are you true? Alhamdulillah. Bismillah. All this money they are giving out as sadaqah. The next person is Mustafa Kamil. Mustafa Kamil. Mustafa Kamil. Mustafa Kamil is the staff of the minaret. He's in charge of the bookstore. He's the manager of the bookstore. Those of you who are on our WhatsApp, the brother who discusses book review every Thursday, here is Mustafa Kamil. I want you to come out and appreciate me through Mustafa Kamil. Jazakumullah khair. You don't know the world is gathering in Wasa. The one of that he's a member of the law, member of the Kufa. He produced this for diabetics, and alhamdulillah, it really worked. Yes, sir. Takbir. Allahu Akbar. Let me tell you something. Hey, Madam Razak, please wait. Do you know that Mustafa Kamil, at a point, one of the students had to give him a daughter for marriage? In the class, this is one of the what she enjoyed in the class. When we were saying, Kamal, when are you getting married? Kamal, when are you getting married? One day I said, oh yeah, Nabiyy, I come instruct you go and marry Kamal. Where is it? But what happened? A sister just said, I gave him my daughter. And inshallah, in the next 1-2 months, this is the father of the person. In the next 2 months, we are going for the marriage. Takbir. Alhamdulillah. So, thank you, sir. Thank you. I appreciate you. He's one of the best staff we have had. And he's a very reliable person. He's trustworthy. And we have so much confidence in him. The next person, please. Alhamdulillah, it remains small. Ogumena Ibrahim. Takbir. The Sheikh Ibrahim Ogumena is from Ijebu. And Alhamdulillah, is for Qaf. Al-Hazab for Qaf. Allahu Akbar. Sir, Prof, help us giving before we call others, so that we will not disturb you again. Allahu Akbar. Ibrahim's wife. Takbir. Allah. Allah. Ibrahim Okumena, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala preserve him. He's a wonderful brother. Wallahi. I love him just like I love everybody in the class. He's been very serious and he's really appreciative. Sir. That's your mother. Allahu Akbar. Mama Ibrahim, welcome to your own project class. Alhamdulillah. The one I said is here. Alhamdulillah. I think from something. Alhamdulillah. Thank you. Jazakumullah khair. The next person, please, is Abdul Razak Ogulabi. Abdul Razak, Takbir. Takbir. Abdul Razak is an Islamic scholar. So, Abdul Razak, Alhamdulillah. Bismillah. Abdul Razak, that's your wife. Allahu Akbar. Ajia, congratulations. Takbir. That's Abdul Razak Olabi. He's an Islamic scholar, and we appreciate him for that. May Allah preserve you. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum. Yeah. The next person, please. His Excellency, the class governor of 2019 said, Musa Salami. Takbir. Musa Salami. Those who came with Musa Salami should come around. I need to read the profile of Musa Salami. Musa Salami is a public servant. He is with the Galaxy Backbone Limited. He has his BSc in Electronics and Computer Engineering. He has his MSc in Information System Management at Baltimore in the US. And he is a certified security professional, Checkpoint certified security administrator, ISO 2727001 lead auditor, lead interpreter, and his project is on anti-ulcer. We have tried it and it has really worked. Musa Salami. Musa Salami has 2 wives. And the institute will remember him for always preaching polygamy in the class, trying to convince all students that they should allow their husband to marry, and those who know how to be with him. Alhamdulillah. Takbir. He's a very good brother, and we appreciate him. He's the class governor, and he really handled the class very well. one of the success of today is one of the topmost organizers. Jazakumullah khair. Thank you. Oh yeah, Akia, 1 and 2. Next time we are celebrating Salami, let it be 4. 2 people. The next person, Ahmed Shitu. Ahmed Shitu. Ahmed Shitu is a very good brother, my personal friend. Ahmed Shitu started as an herbalist, a traditional healer, and came to study prophetic medicine. Ahmed Shitu works with Polaris Band. He's a staff of the Polaris Band. Where are the people that came with Ahmed Shitu? Please, come and celebrate Ahmed Shitu. Move forward, move forward. Before he came to the institute, he had used all kinds of things for learning, like agama lizard, like different things. But but now, alhamdulillah, he's a practitioner of prophetic medicine and he has so much iman. He made mujiba for beards, keeping beards. Inshallah. Where is your wife? No, it's only him. That be for beards. Yes, sir. Allah Akbar. When he came to defend this project, the question I asked him, that you work on beards, but you don't have beards. He said at the Polaris Band, they do not allow him to keep beards. Alhamdulillah. So, sir, yes, oh yeah, inshallah, celebrate by dropping something. You should thank Allah. He's no more an African traditional medicine man. He's now doing prophetic medicine. No more Boka, no more Babalawo, no more native doctor. That be. So, Baba, congratulations. The next person is Sulaiman Latifa. Sulaiman Latifa. Sulaiman Latifa. Sulaiman Latifa. Okay. Sulaiman Latifa. So, where are the people coming out for him? Hello? Come on, carry this thing. Sulaiman Latifa. Sulaiman Latifa is a teacher. She works with the high scholar. She has postgraduates in education. And her project today is body liquid herbal, which is very effective against eczema, ringworm, rashes, and other related skin disease. This is what she made, and it's tested. Sulaiman Latifa. Bismillah, Jazakumullah khair. Jazakumullah khair. Barakallahu feek. You can go. Congratulations. Please move. It remains 3 or 5. The next person. Surajuddin Abdullahi Bandu. Takbir. I want to say, the gentleman we are calling is an Islamic scholar par excellence. He did his first degree in Arabic literature in the Arab world, and he has his master's in Arabic literature in Libya at Tripoli. He's one of the best speakers and writers of Arabic I've met in my life. He's a Arabic literary person, and he's the Imam. He's an Imam, just like Murshid we invited the other time. He's a scholar by excellence, and he's very humble. May Allah preserve him. He did short course at the institute, and he came back for certificate course. Now, yes, he worked on hyper-T, anti-hypertension tea, which has been very effective. This is Akia, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. So, we have bismillah. Takbir. We have bismillah. Drop something for Malam. Allahu Akbar. Ustaz Surajuddin Ballo is an Arabic linguist and is very sound. He started his Arabic education at Markaz al-Ta'lim al-Arabi in Lagos. Then he did his first degree, then his master's in Libya in Arabic literature. Adab al-Arabi. Ustaz, thank you very much. Yes, he's an expert in Ijama, prophetic arts, and Ruqya exercise. Assalamu alaikum. Congratulations. The next person, Tijani Ahmad. Tijani Ahmad. Kishk. Now only you are They are coming. So, Abu Sadiq, this is one of your things. So, where are they? Let me tell you about Kishk. Kishk is an Islamic scholar. He speaks Arabic very fluently. One thing we know about him is that jinn fear him. Whenever they have to do practical exorcism and is called upon, you will see the jinn trembling. On hearing his name, he attends the class from Kaduna. He comes by train on Friday or very early on Saturday. Then he returns to Kaduna in the evening of Sunday. He comes every weekend to attend this class. He's Abdulhamid Kishk. Allahu Akbar. Aha! Yes. Some of his students, at least, Kishk has one taught at the Kulliyat Dawa, Minaret Arabic School. Some of his students are here. Elia, money. Okay. Barista, Barakallah fi. Abu Sadi, this one of your boys. Allahu Akbar. Ajia, come. This is Kishk's wife. Allahu Akbar. Ajia, your husband, we are always begging him to stop Ruqya. In fact, the institute.
Are you tired of the large volume of un-Islamic content that has taken over the media space? Are you looking for an exclusive collection of Tafsir of the Quran, Seerah of the Prophet, lecture on marital issues and child upbringing? Look no further as iMedia Communication offers you all these and more in the Guidedview Park. 120 hours Tafsir of the Quran delivered over 4 years in Al-Noor Mosque. Seerah of the Prophet, Shamailu 30 hours from 2017 to 2019.
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ya samu a cikin bayin da ake karban addu'o'insu a wannan wata mai albarka kuma ake gafarta musu.
25 hours of peace and unity convention. Mufti Menk lectures, 50 hours delivered in Nigeria and across the world for you and your loved ones.
I have only created mankind and jinnkind to obey me. And wallahi, my brothers and sisters, if you do that, you will be content in this world. You will smile even if you are living under a tree. And if you don't do that, you will be depressed even if you are living in a palace. Did you hear that?
Delivered on high-grade flash drives for your TV, your phones, your car or any other platform. Get your pack at iMedia Studio in Al-Noor Masjid, Wuse2 Abuja, or visit www.imediatv.tv or call 080-6131-9522. Take deliberate control of your life and that of your beloved ones by taking control of what they watch.
To get to the root of a particular problem, we send for Zainab. Even if she is beside her husband, go and call Zainab from home. And she's very good in hijama therapy. And she's very good in prophetic herbs. May Allah preserve you. So please celebrate Zainab. I'm also joining you. Because, hey, let me take my, I'm a hustler. Thank you, Zainab. Barakallah fi jazakumullah khair. Pharmacist Zainab Umar. Yusuf Abdul Wahab. Takbir. Allahu Akbar. Al-Haji Yusuf Abdul Wahab. Al-Haji Yusuf Abdul Wahab. I'm sure some people must come with Al-Haji Yusuf Abdul Wahab. He has MSc in economics, an entrepreneur, a retired director. Al-Haji is, alhamdulillah, highly successful. We enjoyed him. He's the eldest in the class. During the exam, I really sympathized with Al-Haji, but he must write and pass. Otherwise, he will not be graduated. Al-Haji told us that the last exam he wrote was in 1970. Thank is the chairman of the organizing committee. What you are seeing today is behind the organizing. May Allah preserve him for us. He's an elder, and it's been wonderful. Al-Haji, please, Haji, Allah Akbar, Haji, Al-Haji is our father. Alhamdulillah, Takbir, Allahu Akbar. Have you all dropped money? Everybody has dropped. I must also drop. Because Alhaji has been my own personal father in the class. Even though if I ask question, Alhaji does not get it, I make jest of Alhaji and I insult him. But I pray for him. Salaam alaikum. Alhaji, congratulations, sir. Look at it. At this age, you see, tell me what type of person you have not seen. Tell me. Look. Imams, directors. Oh, this is Alhaji's Anur for anti-hypertension. We use it and we confirm it to be highly efficacious. Anur, anti-hypertension. Then, the next person is Yusuf Al-Hassan. Takbir. Yusuf Al-Hassan graduated as the third best student. The third best student, and ordinarily is supposed to be the only one to be given a prize today. And his prize, they did not bring it to the stage, is in the control room. We will give it to him. You are supposed to get it. Okay? He's the third best student. Yusuf Al-Hassan produced Khal Tufa. You know Khal? Vinegar. The process of producing vinegar is for how many weeks? It's for about 4 months. And this is what he produced. It's one of the things they learned in class. Vinegar, Khal Tufa, he produced it. May Allah preserve it. Please, where's your wife? Your wife is not here. Allah Akbar. It's not exam. Barakallah. Sir. Khal. You know Khal, we use it in prophetic medicine. Rasul Sallam is one of the prophetic medicine mentioned by Rasul. But it's usually manufactured. Do you understand? Apple vinegar. We use apple to produce it. You understand? It was done in the lab in the class, and someone had to take it up to produce his own. This is what he produced. It's used for a lot of things, for disinfectant, for... Hey! What did you use Khal for? For Chairman, please come and answer. Okay, it's a woman. The last person to be called is Hajia Zakaria Mariam. Tadbir. Hajia Zakaria Mariam is an Islamic scholar. She speaks Arabic, she is learned in the Quran, and she is a teacher of biology at a government secondary school. She is a biologist, and we always fight every day, me and her, in the class, because she provoked teachers. So, Hajia Zakaria, alhamdulillah, please let's celebrate her. She is one of the Jama of Imam Onireke. Imam, oh yeah, put that money for your Jama. But remind me what? Sheikh, alhamdulillah. This Mariam Zakaria. Mariam, so you get plenty people like this. Hey, me, I'm not saying she's not a. Are they also coming for Mariam? I'm not saying she's not good. But when the class is getting sweet and the class is settled, everybody is in class, she will now be entering the class. On many occasions, I send her out of the class. You get it? So, Barakallah fi. Thank you. Oh yeah, Bismillah. Drop something. Don't just follow her. Mama. Oh yeah, Bismillah. She is an Islamic scholar. And she is from the home of scholar. Alhamdulillah. Oh, she did not write it there. She worked on anti-fibroid. That be, have they taken a picture? You have done it. Thank you, Mariam Zakaria. Alhamdulillah. So, let me conclude. The International Institute of Islamic Therapy is just one of the things that the minaret does. We have Dawah College for adults where people learn how to read Quran and speak Arabic just for 6 months. Our teachers trained in Sudan, and the class has been going on. Those who attend the class are usually glad for attending. We also run Hajj and Umrah service at the minaret. Hajj and Umrah service. Last year, the minaret led 362 pilgrims to the Holy Land. And also, minaret deals in the distribution of Islamic literature and digital items. If you are interested in this course or in the Arabic class, you can pick the form out there. Ask for where you can pick the form out there. You can pick your form. And if immediately after this program, inshallah, those who want to wait for consultation can meet the therapist for the consultation. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi.
Alhamdulillah, the next thing on our agenda is to call on Professor Tawfiq Abdulaziz to give the goodwill message.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillah. The chairman and the guest lecturer in absentia, and the second guest lecturer, my sister, professor, all other protocol duly observed. Time is fast spent and it is almost time for ASRI. I just want to make 2 points to commend the proprietor and the promoter of this event, and to challenge him. By commending him, I wish to state that although Sheikh, he doesn't like to be called Sheikh Abdul Rauf Saeed is not the one that introduced this business into Nigeria, but he has introduced sophistication and empiricism. He has made it empirical, he has made it practicable, he has made it attractive, and for this, it deserves commendation. Secondly, we want to call on government to recognize this gentleman and to give support, because what he's doing is capable of generating wealth through job creation, and even if it's only few people that achieve wellness, in my view, leads to wealth. A wealthy nation, a healthy nation is a wealthy nation. So it's contributing in two ways to national development. So it deserves recognition and support. Finally, I want to challenge Sheikh on the efficacy of the Quran. I believe that there are only 3 places in the Quran where Shifa was mentioned. In Surah Isra, we have been told about them. In 2 connections in Surah Yunus, Allah mentions Shifa. Allah mentions the Quran as Shifa, healing for the heart. In Surah Isra, Allah mentions Shifa, healing, in connection with the Quran. I believe that in my own profession, linguistics, if we do a computational analysis of the surah of the Quran, we will see wonderful mysticism. Any power on earth today ends with invocation. Whether it is positive or negative. When it is negative, people invoke shaitan. And the Quran, in my view, is the greatest neutralizer of all invocations. I want you to study one surah that has attacked me personally in terms of the frequency of occurrence of the 10th letter, Ra, in Surah Al-Fajr. You will see that this surah, the first 5 ayats, rhyme and ends with this Ra. And Allah talks about Layal al-Fajr, Ashr, 10 nights. And you find that this surah contains the highest number of Ra in a single surah, 30 of them. When we go further, we find that Ra is the 10th letter, which is 1 and 0. And in mystical terms, even in mathematical terms, this is power. This is raw power. My challenge is that we should explore the Quran further for mystical power. I know you know the implications of computation, number, and the power in number. I want to remind you, for example, that computer that is a new god now, that we virtually worship, is basically on 16 and on binary function. 2. I'm not promoting Ifa, but I'm looking at correspondence between Ifa that is 16 and that works on binary basis, Ejiobe, Okoromeji, blah, 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 blah. And Yoni, the one that our fathers do, is also 16. And it's also 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. This sand that our fathers used might have hit the rock. It must have crashed somehow, introducing shirk and jinns. But then, I'm looking at the correspondence between what our fathers used to do and the way computer works today. Computer works on 16 and is binary, and it works on silicon. Silicon is glass, glass is sand. And when you read some of the surah in the Juz' Amma, you find wonderful mysticism. Allah mentioning things by name. Allah swearing by what He has created, thus neutralizing all forces and neutralizing all invocations. I don't know how you do it, but I'm just wondering whether further research could not be done into the Quran by way of healing through invocation. It can improve and enrich Ruqya, and I'm sure Allah will make it easy for you. Me, I am not an expert, and you know, but if you want me to call attention to certain wonderful linguistic computation, or what we call computational linguistics in the Quran, I can work with you as much as possible. What I know is that even from the Quran, some of the plants mentioned are also mentioned along with their curative and other properties in terms of their curative power and other mystical property, like the olive, and so on and so forth. So once again, I want to commend you, I want to encourage you, I want to offer myself, I know I've told you this before, to stand by you, to support you, and to give all solidarity except money, which you have forced me to spend today. But like you know, the sky is the beginning of progress and research into the Quran. I ask Allah to reward you abundantly for making it available to people and to make it a legacy and an effort that will be acceptable by Him, and to make you an image of Al-Jannah, to accept all your effort and admit you into Al-Jannah. Finally, I thank everybody on behalf of my brother, and I wish you all the best. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
We thank our Imam for that message. We're calling on Brother Musa Abu Salam, the governor of the class, to give us the vote of thanks.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I know time is fast spent, and I'm going to make it as short as possible. On behalf of the management of this International Institute of Islamic Therapy, under the order of the Nabiyy, under the management of Abu and the teachers, other staff, and the graduate students, we say a very big thank you. May Allah accept your effort of coming here as ibadah for you. To our chairman of this occasion, the special guest of honor, and all the audience, and iMedia, who has also covered this event for us. We say Jazakumullah khairan. Those people that came from outside Abuja, may Almighty Allah take you back home safely. And those of you that are within Abuja, may Almighty Allah take you home safely. May this be Abuja for all of you, not Abuja against your job and accountability. May Almighty Allah rectify and fair. Subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Inshallah, we'll be calling on our Imam Abdul Salam, to lead us in the closing prayer. Imam Abdul Salam.
Jazakumullah khairan. We thank you for coming. May Allah keep us safe back to our respective destinations, and may Allah keep us till next year.
Are you tired of the large volume of un-Islamic content that has taken over the media space? Are you looking for an exclusive collection of Tafsir of the Quran, Seerah of the Prophet, lecture on marital issues, and child upbringing? Look no further, as iMedia Communication offers you all these and more in the Guidedview Park. 120 hours Tafsir of the Quran, delivered over 4 years in Al-Nur Mosque. Seerah of the Prophet, Nabiyy 30 hours from 2017 to 2019.
Da kai da roƙon Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ya samu a cikin bayin da ake karɓan addu'o'insu a wannan wata mai albarka kuma ake gafarta musu.
25 hours of peace and unity convention. Mufti Menk lectures, 50 hours delivered in Nigeria and across the world for you and your loved ones.
I have only created mankind and jinnkind to obey me. And wallahi, my brothers and sisters, if you do that, you will be content in this world. You will smile even if you are living under a tree. And if you don't do that, you will be depressed even if you are living in a palace. Did you hear that?
Delivered on high-grade flash drives for your TV, your phones, your car, or any other platform. Get your pack at iMedia Studio in Al-Nur Masjid, Wusetu, Abuja, or visit www.imediatv.tv or call 080-6131-9522. Take deliberate control of your life and that of your beloved ones by taking control of what they watch.